you guys? It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? Um, I want to thank you all for the love and support. I really do appreciate everything that you guys do, all the private messages, all the reaching out. It's truly greatly amazing. Couple quick things. Make sure you definitely check out the link below. There's going to be a video link in regards to explaining the contest. If you want to participate in that and get some free stuff, excuse me, definitely check that out. For all my other social medias, my website, all great goodies. The links are definitely below if you want to donate, if you want to support your girl on Instagram, whatever you want to do, anything, it's going to be below. Okay. You know, or you should know, that all my videos are for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And today we're doing the amazing Aquarius. If you're wondering why I'm not so high peppy step, I am very annoyed because I recorded this whole video and something told me to double check it before I proceeded, and when I went back it said the whole file was corrupted. So good thing I still have the cards going here. um I'm going to go back into it and explain it. Maybe the way I explained it wasn't the best way for you guys, so we're gonna try round two. And I find it funny enough because in the reading I was explaining to you guys that sometimes you have to go through trial and error, but you have to continuously try until you get there and see how it works out. So funny enough, your video gets corrupted. So that's that. Okay. um, the first card that did come out, actually no. There was two cards that actually came out in the pre-shuffle, which I had, but I shuffled it back. The first card was Dreams Coming True. And when I was originally doing the shuffle for your energy, it was very heavy. The cards felt like they weighed a ton. And it was just a lot of heavy energy. And I definitely make sense with the Ten of Wands here coming in reverse. Sorry if I'm not going to pick up all the cards just because I'm an organized freak and I like it like this. So the Ten of Wands, and listen, you guys can have like one reading where I don't pick up all the cards, okay? So we have the Ten of Wands card here, so it definitely does make sense with that heavy weight, the heavy burden that I was feeling. You do have the Tower card here twice, two different decks, two different lines in regards to the reading. So it's definitely something that you guys are going through that is very heavy. But like I said, at the beginning of the reading, the Dreams Coming True card did show up, and I just felt like whatever you're trying to pursue, whatever this burden is that you're trying to let go, it is going to work out. I do feel a lot of lightweight, definitely coming through after the negative or lower vibrational energy. And then also the other card that did come through as well is the Fresh Start card. There was some other cards that had come out that was like right after the other. Reaching out, understand that you do have support, understand that you do have guidance, you do have protection, even though you may feel as if that you're alone and you don't have, excuse me, it is something that you definitely do have. Now I'm trying to remember the other cards. Sorry, Booth. Maybe it just wasn't meant to say those cards because there was a bunch of other cards that did come out in the pre-shuffle. I remember the Stuck card coming out, and I was just like, yeah, because I just felt like such a heavy energy. Definitely was coming through and is definitely portrayed. And with these cards, it's not like they're dark cards, but like, I mean, you have the Death card here, you have the Tower card twice, you have the Ten of Wands. It's definitely something that you're going through is not no easy, rodeo. It is something that is definitely is life changing for you. It is something it is a battle. You definitely do feel as if you, like, when you're going through it, you're gonna have a stubborn energy. Oh yes, I think it was not I think Pride and Eagle card had definitely come out in the pre-shuffle as well. Um, but yeah, it's like what I was explaining before was like it's like your pride and your ego is like showing you fears. Because I was definitely talking about sevens. The 16 here adds up to seven, and seven for me as a reader. And it's about fears. It's about, facing your inner strength. And it's all about releasing and being strong at heart and looking forward to the future with excitement and with joy. And understand that when you focus on negative things, that's what continues to be in your vibration. Also, here with the death card, I was happy to see the death card just because it goes to show you that you're going through this major transformation. Something is definitely ending, especially with the 10 here. We also had 10 over here with the 19 adding up to 10, the 1 and the 9. So it definitely was a sense of completion going on for you. I do, like I said, I do feel a sense of it. The Eight of Pentacles, it came out twice from the pre-shuffle as well as the current shuffle. So there's definitely a lot of work in progress that you've been putting in. Understand that it does take time to, like, the saying, Rome was not built in a day. And, these little perfections, and anyone that's an artist knows that, no matter what you do, it can never be perfect. And understand that there is perfect and imperfect. You know what I mean? There's such beauty, and we get so fixated on everything being so perfect and working out. Like the same thing with me in this reading. I wanted it to be just right. I wanted to say the right things in the beginning and the ending in the middle, and I was so fixated on it. So like I feel as if that listen, boo, like that wasn't this part of this reading was not only just for you, like it was for me too. Just because the way that, like, the same thing I was saying to you was the same thing that kind of occurred with me in the situation of wanting to make sure I got the right message out to everyone, making sure that I'm helping other people, making sure that I'm staying focused on the goal at hand and what's the important things, and not worrying about the little things. Not worrying about the fact that I'm tired, and I'm like, but everyone needs help, and you got to continuously go there, and you got to continuously do things. And I'm not trying to like take over your reading and just talk about me, but it just felt like it was like whatever I was explaining to, is like it's like I literally faced it throughout the whole reading myself. So I can definitely understand to a degree where you're coming from. All means, I've had my own tower moments, and tower moments never are really pretty. The best advice that I can give when it comes to a tower moment is to embrace it when it comes, to not fight it. And the fact that you have the tower card coming out twice just goes to show you how amplified and how big of a change you are going through. This is something that is going to definitely it's like you're going to be a different person after this. You're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to get inspiration. You're gonna get, when it's like you wake up and you just know where to go and what to do. It just really feels like you are on a different path, and things are definitely going to work out for you. I do have a lot of faith for things working out for you, and I do have a lot of I can feel the light. I can feel the dark. I can feel the pain. I can feel the what you're going through in regards to that it's not going to be easy. There's going to be times when you feel alone. There's going to be times when you feel as if that no one else is there, and you just want to give up and you just want to quit. But whatever it is that this burden is, it's going to work out. It's gonna work out for you. In regards to this love, the messages that came out was, I still love you. If I knew, oh, so I still love you. You are an angel. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So, in regards to the subject when it comes to love, and this person that you're in separation with, there's love. It's mutual. I feel a sense of mutual on both parties' end. Uh, this person does definitely put you, like, for someone to say you're an angel, like, they're putting you on a pretty tall pedestal. Okay, understand it's not just something you say to any and everyone. And with the card of, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. There's someone that is in a little bit of a sense of a regret, that, they didn't make the right thing. Understand that, everyone, it's funny because I did a reading for a friend of mine that's a fellow air sign. They're not an Aquarius, but they're like your cousin air sign, okay? And it was the same message I had said to them, that you have to understand that people make the best choices that they can in that moment. As much as you can stay in regret about things that you have done in the past, it doesn't matter, because you cannot change it. All you can do is make sure that you're a better person than whatever it is that you did. And at the end of the day, understand that you're the one that is saying that what you did was wrong. I don't care what anyone else says. At the end of the day, you make your morals and you make your rules of what you think is right and what you think is wrong. And at the end of the day, no one is right and no one is wrong, because it's all about definition. It's all about perspective. And understand that whatever you have done in the past, whatever it is that you think that you should be at this current moment in this lifetime, is all what you have created in your mind. It is something that society has told you, by this age you have to do this, or you have to be in this type of relationship, this type of career, this type of money, you have to be this type of person. Whatever it is, that's all false stuff, in this fact of, it's not what you really have to do. At the end of the day, you're always in the right place at the right time, learning lessons, and pushing through and going through. So if there's something that you have done in the past, whether it be bad or good, at the end of the day, you made that choice in that vibration, and there's nothing you can do to change it. You have to understand that all you can do is be a better person or a different person. If you feel as if what you did was wrong, be better next time a situation comes up like that. If you feel as if you didn't do anything wrong, then continue to be whichever you want to be. At the end of the day, you make these choices. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Now, another thing that actually came up, with that person in the reading, when they had gotten the Eight of, which is reminding me when I look here at the Eight of Pentacles card, understand that you cannot have change if you continue to do the same thing over and over. It's impossible. Not gonna happen. You have to. Pretty much it's like doing the same thing every day and expecting different results. It's not possible. You have to do things differently, and it comes to a time where sometimes you're doing so much. You're like, I'm doing, and nothing's changing. Maybe you're not doing the right thing. Maybe you need to do something else. Okay? Maybe, example, say you're studying for a test and you study in the morning and it's just not resonating. Maybe you're a type of person where you resonate more when you study at night. Change it. Try something new. You won't know until you actually go about trying to do it and trying to pursue it. Okay? And understand that it takes time. I know me as a fellow artist that, we fixate on perfection. Well, I do it in everything, but specifically art. We fixate on perfection and we really do try to get everything perfect. And there's so much beauty in the imperfections. And I've had times where people would be like, oh my God, your art is so amazing. And I'll be like, thank you. But I don't fully feel that, because to me, it's not amazing. But because I'm looking at all the negative aspects of what I've accomplished, instead of looking at all the positive situations that I've accomplished, all the things that I've learned, all the lessons. And a lot of times we'll just be like, well, I spent so many hours and they didn't come out how I wanted. What did come out of it? You're now 10 times more better than you were last time, because you've learned lessons and you've grown, and you definitely pursued. And it's the same thing with here with the Eight of Pentacles card. If you see here, say example, this is her end result she wanted to get to. She had to try all of these first before she got to this point. And it wouldn't have occurred if she didn't go through this. But the thing is, think about it if she stopped after the first one, after the third one, after the seventh one. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you have to keep going. You have to keep trying until you find out what it is that you need to do. I don't know what this heavy burden is that you're holding on to, but all I can say, boo, is I know you're going to release it. I can feel the light of energy that you are going to release it, but it's just a matter of embracing and going through the motions of the tower. Don't fight the tower. Allow it to go through, because when you have resistance towards it, you're just going to prolong what is meant to happen either way, and it's just going to cause you more pain and more agony. Here with the wisdom deck, we got the focus card and we got the wishing card. Focus card, like I was saying, was 8, and then the wishing card was adding up to 10. Once again, 10 with the completion. When you're trying to focus on something, a lot of times you could end up focusing on the wrong thing. You could be like, okay, well, I got 10 things on the list. I'm just going to start with all 10 of them. I'm just going to go one by one. Yes, it's good. You have all these 10 things on the list and you're going through it. That's good. Cool, you made a list. But why not make the list and then go through it? What's important on this list that I have to do? Okay? Rewrite the list from the most important to the least important. Then go back to the list, and it's like, okay, what on this list is going to bring me happiness, is going to help me progress in my future, is going to get me to the point of where I want to be. And then do it again from the most important to the least, and then start from the top. And you'll see such a difference of things, because when you're doing more positive things and more productive things towards what it is that's actually going to bring you abundance and fill that cup, you feel different. You are different. And those other little tasks, they seem to go by faster because you've already have finished what you really wanted to finish. It's all about focusing and organizing yourself properly. A lot of times we just do a list and we just stop from there. We don't try to, refine the list of going by the priorities, going on what's supposed to be, organizing it, grouping it, whatever it is. And understand, just because you put 10 things on the list doesn't mean you have to get all 10 done today. Okay? Sometimes you'll be able to get all 10. Sometimes you'll be able to only get 5. And it's okay. At the end of the day, instead of looking at that I didn't do 5, look at it, you did do 5. It's the same thing of the aspect of, is your cup full or is your cup empty? How are you seeing it? How are you portraying it? Wishing card, just to close up the reading. So with the wishing card being the last card that came out, this girl, she's sad in the picture. And when you think about her story, why would someone want to be sad if they're by a wishing well? All you got to do is make the wish and your dreams come true. Simple enough, right? But she's sad because she can't see how her gifts. She can't see how amazing she is. She can't see what she brings to this table. Okay? And with you, Aquarius, being normally, the star card in tarot, that's your main card, understand that you let your positive energy shine. Okay? You have this natural spiritual ability within you to see greatness, for greatness to come about, for your dreams to come true. You just have to believe in yourself and be able to understand that you have a spiritual sense. You have the ability to truly learn and truly help others on their path, but you can't help another until you help yourself. But it's about you seeing who you really are. When it comes to the matters of love, love does not seem to be the subject here. It's more of like, I gotta figure out me and do me before I can even go back to this whole love situation. And literally almost all the signs seem to be kind of going through that right now, with all the readings that I have done. I don't think anyone was really focused on love with any of the readings that I've done, and I've spread out the energy. I've done them different days, I've done them different weeks, but it continues to be kind of overall message of everyone seems to kind of be focusing on building themselves and working on themselves. So don't be hard on yourself. Love will come when it's meant to come. In this connection, if this is who you're truly meant to be with, you'll be with them. You don't have to worry. Sooner you focus on yourself and building yourself up, the sooner that the love will come into your life. Now, The last message I want to say, for those of you that are going to continue to the extended, the link's going to be below. For those of you, this is where we part ways. The message I really want to say is that I know that I went through a lot of information. I did run through it very quickly. I'll apologize for about that, but understand that I do pray that you've grasped some of it. Understand whatever information you have really taken in is what you needed to hear, and understand that I really am honored and privileged to be able to share these messages with you, because I really do pray that every time that I put out this content that I do encourage you, and I encourage someone, and I remind you of something. I bring you some sort of hope, some way of, being able to guide you to the light. I really believe and know that you can live your life, and your best life, and your dreams can come true, because everything is possible. It's all about what kind of mentality you're putting yourself out there into the universe. If you believe you can, then you can. If you believe you can't, then you can't. That's just how it is. But don't understand that with that same saying, we will be like, well, I can't do it. I tried it once. Who said it took one time? Sometimes it can take 10. Sometimes it can take a million times. But at the end of the day, once you've accomplished it, you've accomplished it. Keep pushing through. Keep going forward. Understand that love is in us. And love is all around us. You just have to always find your way back to the light. Don't ever let the darkness pull you down. It is your girl, Sunshine. Until next time, deuces.
Ooh.